Usher Super Bowl, or some like to say the Usher Bowl, or some like to say the concert that the Super Bowl interrupted. However you want to say it, let's get into it. Kendall Anise for reviews and news. Okay, the big news was Usher was performing at the Super Bowl, right? Everybody was anticipating Usher. What songs will Usher sing? Who will he have on the Super Bowl with him? What is he going to wear? Is he going to bring the skates? Is he going to do the backflip? So this is the thing. Everybody wanted to know. And I had the honor to see him in Vegas, his Vegas residency, last June for my birthday, right? And that show was spectacular. I mean, when I tell you he put the show in show business, he was giving you a Las Vegas show, right? He had a little bit of this, a little bit of that. He had the dancer poles, if you will. He had skates. He had several outfit changes. He had a beautiful staff of dancers and choreographers and singers. He had his resident DJ. He had several stages and several lighting changes, right? So we already know, those of you that had gone to Vegas or heard about it, we already know how he was going to get down, right? But then you don't know what you can do in the Super Bowl and what can't you do, what songs are appropriate, what aren't. What are the rules, the regulation, all of that. So we just didn't know. But we did know that he was going to give everything that he had and leave it on the stage. We did know that part. And we knew that he was going to have some skates because Usher and skates go together. So as I wear my New Edition shirt, and he said Bobby Brown influenced him big time. So it's kind of cool. But anyway. So we saw him on social media walk into the Super Bowl or pull up to the Super Bowl before the show with a blanket draped around him in dramatic fashion. So that was an indicator that, we were about to see something. So everybody is waiting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know if you were paying attention to the game. I wasn't. My family wasn't. We were just ready. My daughters stood up and they were in front of the TV. So I was like, oh, it's about to go down. Let me put my chili down and let me watch. Sidebar, they were already trying to get the pre-sale tickets to the Usher concert last Friday. So Usher fever all over. They even put their Usher shirts on, but that's a whole nother thing. So he comes out in his white. He said, Mama, we did it. Already he had my heart. He had everybody's heart, because who don't want to thank their mama, right? That's what happens. And his mom's been riding for him from the beginning, managing his career at a young age, and they had been through a lot, right? So to be able to be on that stage and do what he did as far as repping Atlanta. Oh, he repped Atlanta. Atlanta was in Las Vegas. The ATL was there. We know that, right? And one thing Usher is going to do is he's going to bring out his boy, JD, Jermaine Dupri. They are like brothers, always have been. Michael Malden, Jermaine's father, is like his dad. So I was already happy to see JD. Some of y'all been eating JD up when it comes to his look. They said he was about to give a temper tantrum in that outfit. They talked about the Bobby socks. They said that he looked like a penguin. All of the things, right? I heard them and saw them all. But I just want to, I don't know why he put on that outfit. I'm not sure if he said, I'm going to kill him with this outfit. I'm going to kill the game, right? What was the conversation like with he and his wardrobe stylist, or was he his own stylist? Nevertheless, JD, we love you. You came out and rep for the A. But I want to talk about Alicia Keys. Everybody was dogging Alicia Keys because the first note that came out wasn't as crispy as we know it to be. But forget all that. We know the girl can sing. But let me tell you, she looked freaking amazing. And how she strutted across that stage, I was like, you better go, girl, right? And just to have her playing the piano and singing My Boo classic at the Super Bowl, R&B was present at the Super Bowl. And that was so dope. My boo, oh, my, oh, my, oh, my, oh. Come on now. So Alicia Keys did her thing. Everybody was like, Swiss might be mad at the way he's hugging her. He put a post up like, y'all focusing on the wrong thing. I mean, their performers, this is what happens. This is what they do, right? And then her came out and she was in her Prince bag. Everybody was saying her little knots look like Northwest. She looked beautiful. She was bad doing her thing on the guitar. The first thing I thought about is like Prince. If Prince could see her now, because he would be proud, with that guitar. She did her thing. But the song choices, I was like, oh, they doing R&B. Like, they're not going to try to just be, oh my God, and yeah. They hit us with Confessions. They hit us with Let It Burn. They hit us with all the songs that we love that are 100% R&B. So the world got to see R&B on the platform. And then all the Kappas were happy because they did a little shimmy and they had their canes. Even Pastor Jamal Bryant was like, did you see the Noops? They were out there. I mean, he was representing all his dancers. My daughters and I were trying to see if those are some of the same dancers from his Vegas residency. And because of the loyalty, right? He had the dancers. He had the skaters. I mean, blackness and R&B was front and center. Usher's a star. He sang the hits. He did his wardrobe change. Everybody. See, Usher is smart. He's a performer, right? So when he had on the white outfit and then he got down to his t-shirt, then took the t-shirt off, and he was standing there with his bare chest, everybody going crazy. It wasn't just to do that, y'all. It was because her was coming out and he had to do a quick costume change. So if I'm already sitting here halfway naked, then it's going to be easy for me to run back and change my outfit, as he did and came out with a blue. Usher is top billing, right? The residency, the Lake Vegas residency, went so long that they had to re-up it, right? So then when that's over, just a couple months later, he positions himself to do his tour, right? So all the people that didn't get a chance to see him in Vegas, you're going to see him in a city near you, right? So then all of that talk, I'm going to go ahead and release a single. I'm going to put some videos out on my TikTok with my daughter talking about that song. And then I'm going to perform at the Super Bowl. And I'm going to keep my name out of your mouth. in your mouth. Watch this. When he did that real quick, he did a snippet of everything, but the way it was strung together, the production of it was great. Some are saying that it's going to be hard. He set the bar high. What do you think? That he set the bar high? And I said that. I said he's going to make people rethink how they're going to do the Super Bowl. Like, it's going to reset a bar. And some were saying no, because Beyonce did good. What about when Dre and Snoop came out? People were start Rihanna, all the names, right? And going further back than that. All of them were amazing performances. Do you think that Usher was the best thus far? Or do you think he was like second or third runner-up? Or do you think that it wasn't all that? Let me know what you think. I thought it was very entertaining. I know that people were talking about the Usher Bowl. I didn't hear a lot of people that were interested in watching the Super Bowl, especially after the Ravens, we know that story. But most people, when it came to the Super Bowl, they were talking about Usher. That was the talk of the towns. So tell me, were you here for the game? Were you rooting for San Francisco and Kansas City? Or after Usher, you just turned the channel and got up and had to recover because you were doing all the dancing and the singing and the posting and all of that? But all in all, Usher did his thing. Usher knows he's a star. He said, Mama, they said that we couldn't, and I'm sure, in your early in your career and you're young, there are naysayers, but everything that you go through is to bring you to this day. And he did his thing. I cannot say he did not. He got 5 stars just for hard work. This is Kendall Nice for Reviews and News. Usher Bowl.